just how you feel. You got to roll with the punches and get to what's real. Can't you see me standing here? I got my back against the wrecking machine. I ain't the worst that you've seen. Can't you see what I mean? Might as well jump, jump. Might as well jump. Go ahead and jump, jump. Go ahead and jump. Oh, hey you, who said that? Baby, how you been? You say you don't know, you won't know until you begin. So can't you see me standing here? I got my back against the wrecking machine. I ain't the worst that you've seen. Can't you see what I mean? Might as well jump, jump. Go ahead and jump. Might as well jump, jump. Go ahead and jump. Jump. Might as well jump, jump. Go ahead and jump. Get it and jump, jump. Go ahead and jump. 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 Jump.
You know that it would be untrue. You know that I would be a liar if I was to say to you, girl, we couldn't get much higher. Come on, baby, light my fire. Come on, baby, light my fire. Try to set the night on fire. The time to hesitate is through. No time to wallow in the mire. Try now, we can only lose, and our love become a funeral pyre. Come on, baby, light my fire. Come on, baby, light my fire. Try to set the night on fire. time to hesitate is through. No time to wallow in the mire. Try now, we can only lose, and our love become a funeral pyre. Come on, baby, light my fire. Come on, baby, light my fire. Try to set the night on fire. Yeah. You know that it will be untrue. You know that I would be a liar if I was to say to you, girl, we couldn't get much higher. Come on, baby, light my fire. Come on, baby, light my fire. Try to set the night on 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 fire.
Ladies and gentlemen, yes, the crazy train. The crazy train. Welcome, 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 everybody. Funeral Digger here, back from a little hiatus. Had a great time in the land of Xanadu, baby. I want to welcome everybody back to the stream. I missed all of you. I hope everybody's well. I came from paradise back to 50 degrees and rain here in New York, so it's tough to leave a place like that and come back to this kind of crappy weather. But anyway, I appreciate everybody here spending a Sunday evening with me. As you can see, there's some cosmetic improvements made to the stream while the cat was playing. I should say while the cat was away, Shady was playing. God bless him. With his schoolwork and everything else that he has going on, he found time to update everything here. We're doing something a little bit different this evening. As you can see, all the cosmetic changes. Yeah, poop to you, Shady. Anyway, as you can see, all the cosmetic changes. We also made some scene changes. I should say he did it. He doesn't have a mouse in his pocket. He made some scene changes and some overall improvements to the stream. I'm going to have to take this down before I get a strike here, because I'm not really supposed to be showing any of this stuff. So anyway, I'm grateful for him and for all the work that he's done to where's my open at here? All the work that he's done for the improvements here, which are nothing short of stunning. I had the Call of Duty League on. I'm going to have to put it on my secondary screen. That's right, Shady. Poop, 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 fart, fart, fart. I got to put the Call of Duty League on my secondary screen here so nobody can see it, lest I get a... Attaboy, Shady. Right now, the Breach are losing 2-1 to the 2 games to 0 to the Thieves, and now they're playing a control with the Breach up 2-1, and the Breach are defending, so they probably should win this one here to make it go to another hard point. But anyway, I can't thank Shady enough for all of his hard work, all the scene changes and everything. The main change benefits all of you because I no longer have the Sony cam scene where all you see is me. So every scene you're at least going to see the screen, whether it's going to be the Funeral Digger whether it's the Funeral Digger logo or a web page or whatever at the, whatever I'm discussing at the time, you're always going to see me in a smaller box, which is good for you. And there is Greeny. Welcome, Greeny. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Shady on YouTube, shouting me out. Greeny back on Twitch. That's the next thing I want to talk about. We are multi-platform streaming this, ladies and gentlemen. I am on simultaneously on Twitch, Kick, and YouTube. So Shady's pooping me on YouTube. He pooped me earlier off of Twitch. Shady's just pooping. But yeah, he spent a lot of time and a lot of effort on all of this, and now he's giving me the what for on Kick. But we are on 3 platforms now. Now, the bad news is, I said to all of you before I left for the Holy Land for Xanadu, was that I was going to come back and co-stream the COD League. Well, as it comes down, and I never give Shady what he tells me to do, I kind of do it, because I don't understand all this shit like he does or like Greeny does. These guys are experts on computers and all this crap. But anyway, he indicates to me that for me to just stream this on YouTube, it's not complicated, but the problem will be once that co-stream is over, for me to get the OBS to be able to stream on Twitch and Kick again. So I just said discretion is the better part of valor, and after listening to him for about 2 minutes and 45 seconds, I said, well, I already made up my mind. We're not going to screw around with this setup, because this is the really is. It's fantastic. And I didn't want to fool around, because with me, knowing me, I will end up screwing something up, because it's just the way it goes. I won't even try to screw anything up. I'll just touch one thing, and Shady will put his head in his hands and say, what the hell are you doing? So rather than that, I'm going to keep the multi stream going, the multi-platform stream going like we have right now. And I'm not going to fool around with anything, anything for co-stream with the Call of Duty League at this time. Now, if I can get the hang of this, because today's really day one, he popped this on me on Friday, or actually yesterday. He strung this on me, and I'm in no way, shape, or I don't know why I'm a couple of shades darker. I don't know. You have to talk to Shady about that. He sets the cameras up and everything, Greeny. But he has this all set up, and I don't want to mess with nothing, because it's so nice. Everything works. Uh-oh. I can't see the Shady. You got my screen blocked.
And his name is John C.
I don't know. Somebody just did some, and I didn't see it. I don't know. Okay. Marky, how are you, brother? How things at the AT&T? As you can see, we have a new and improved stream here. Shady, while I was in the land of Xanadu, Shady did some updates to the stream and to all of the scenes and whatnot. I still have most of the scenes, for your luck, oh, there he goes with the poop. With your luck, he made my he made my screen a lot smaller, so you don't have to look at me real big or anything. He eliminated that scene. But as you can see, I still got the multicams. Yeah, Shady's got the farts, man. Yeah, I look a little bit darker because I ate a lot of sun down in Puerto Vallarta there, Greenie. The sun down there, let me tell you, we were in, I was in Puerto Vallarta for about 6 days. I was there for 10. And, you know, I lived in Florida for many years. I'm an old ball player and whatnot, but the sun in Puerto Vallarta makes the sun in Florida look like chump change. It's like at least 5 times stronger. I mean, I was lathered up with SP, whatever the strong, and I still come out like this. It was brutal. But yeah, I'm a little bit darker, Greenie. You better believe it. But what a beautiful place. Probably the best beach I've ever been to. Probably the best vacation I've ever had. It's been I was the longest vacation I've taken in probably maybe my working life. I usually always took a week off. I've never taken 2 weeks. So Shady got rid of me for 10 days, and I come back. And he has everything all changed around for the better. I really can't believe it. I have a couple other scenes here. It's all the same. Cams are the same. Really, the only thing that really changed is that he took away the big Sony cam so that we'll utilize the screen. But I can't believe. Just in the last 6 weeks, since, you know, I'm going to go to the but since this computer here was brought into the scene, and I've gone back to PC gaming, what was that, about 6 weeks ago, Shady, we did this, or maybe a month? I don't really even remember, but once we went back to PC gaming, oh, Greenie, it was magnificent. It was all inclusive, all you could drink, all you could eat. It was out of control. You're right, nobody wants to see me. So, what the heck? I got into it with him. I said, where's my main cam scene at? He said, it's no more. I said, what do you mean it's no more? He said, nobody wants to see you. They want to look at the screen. I said, that's fair enough. So, There's Shady. But yeah, it's nobody wants to see me, and that's fair enough. But yeah, down there it was fantastic. Zeus the tripod's in the house. Zeus, how are you, buddy? Just telling everybody about my trip to Xanadu, and what a trip it was. By far the best vacation I've ever been on, and I would recommend anybody and everybody. Oh, Zeus, thanks for the sub, brother. I can't thank you enough for all your support for the channel. But that I really can't recommend enough anybody and everybody to go down to Puerto Vallarta. Where we were, it was magnificent. Swimming pool, the beach is right behind the swimming pool. Weather's like 85 degrees. I never saw a blue sky like that in my life. And mind you, I lived in Florida for a long time. All the tequila you could drink, all the sangria you could drink, all the beer you could drink, pretty much all the food you could eat. The food was, down in Mexico, Puerto Vallarta, Mexico. It's in Jalisco, the state of Jalisco. Puerto Vallarta, Greenie, you got to check this. Actually, I'm going to tell Kendra when she gets on here, the fart jar queen, that you need to take her there. And I'll tell you what, it's not that expensive. I think we paid for 5 nights, it was like $1,400, $1,500. That was it. All inclusive, all you could eat, all you could drink. And let me tell you what, the one night I really got wrecked. I got hammered. It's the margaritas snuck up on me, and man alive. But what a beautiful place, and you should see the cruise ships coming in and how big they are. I was never on a cruise. I've seen some cruise ships, but they would come down through the, let me switch screens here. They would come down through the bay there, through the port, and man, you could see them 2 hours out till they got in. You could see the lights and how big they are, and Carnival Cruise docked like three of their ships there, and Disney had a couple, and there were a couple other ones from another cruise line, but that place was absolutely magnificent. And yeah, I highly recommend it to all of you to make a trip down there, because that's the nicest place I've ever been. And I've been all over. I've been to all the islands and all the different things and stuff, but never to a place like that. Never to a place like that. But I can't thank Shady enough for all of his hard work, for all the scene changes and everything, which is absolutely terrific. And he did all this while I was gone, in spite of all the work he had to do and whatnot. But all right, Shady. Thank you, brother. I got to go downstairs. I went down to feed the fire down below, and I left my reading glasses down there, so I'm going to have to take a minute and go down so I can read. When you get old, your eyes start to go, and mine are starting to go. But yeah, it's that's a place you should take Kendra to, Greenie. I'm telling you, all you guys, take your girls down there. You're going to have the time of your life. I know I did. It was fantastic. Shady's cheering ×1. Thank you, Shady. But that was the trip down to Xanadu, down to Mexico. I'm glad to be back. My flight back was a little bit of an adventure because we had a little problem. Oh, it's wonderful, Greenie. The weather here is lovely. About 50 degrees and raining. That's why I got a fire going downstairs. Brutal. Yeah, I come back to this. From 85 and sunny and beautiful to this crap. The night I left, I built the fire. And when I came back, that very first night I was back, which was Saturday, I built a fire. Because I got back so late Thursday night, Friday was a gone day. I got trapped in, of all places, and I don't want to offend anybody if you happen to be from Laredo, Texas, but my flight from Aguas Calientes was supposed to go into Houston, and they got 9 inches of rain in 5 hours in Houston, so I spent much of the day in Laredo, Texas, and I was fortunate. I got the last flight out of Houston, and flew into Newark. Yeah, it ain't that way here, Greenie. Maybe tomorrow, but not today. Brutal. This weather sucks. And we had so much rain here. So much rain. And the poor people down where I came from, they're begging for rain down in Mexico. I want to tell all you people that are here in the States, they're killing you with the food. Because the food down there is so much better than it is here because of 2 things. The animals are roaming around, they're not in a cage, and they're feeding these animals properly. That's 2. And then the third is, let's say a chicken, for instance. Chicken lays that egg. You're eating that freaking egg either that day or no later than the next day. And the difference is amazing. And the food down there, the fruit, I'm going to have a hard time eating fruit up here because the fruit up here is shit compared to what you get down there. But anyway, it's a phenomenal place. It's where I'm going to end up retiring. I'll be doing the stream from there here when I retire. And but that's the story with Mexico. Mexico's beautiful, and yes, there are places where Americans shouldn't go, just like there are places here in New York Americans shouldn't go. I wouldn't recommend anybody parading around Bed-Stuy at 3 in the morning on a Saturday night. All right? In Brooklyn. Or in the Bronx, certain areas in the Bronx. So, anyway, or even Manhattan, all the boroughs, they all have their places where it's no bueno, as they say down in the Holy Land. But I want to thank Shady one more time for everything. Like I said, he set that computer up for me, as I showed you in the multicam scene, and he got me back on the computer for streaming, which is much better. Here's the lovely Diana on YouTube saying hello. Have I ever dealt with the cartel? Hell no. Why would you? Listen, I never dealt with the mob. Oh, greetings, sweetheart. Greetings. I'm just cluing Greenie here in if you ask me if I ever dealt with the cartels. Brother, when you lay down with dogs, you get fleas. And I don't have a flea collar. Not my deal. Oh, Diane, it's good to see you. It's good to be back. I want to thank your husband for everything, and thank you for everything. I'm sure you had a hand somehow in all of this as well. But no, you don't deal with those people if you can avoid it, because anybody that deals with a cartel or deals with any kind of I don't want to put organized crime or any like that, you always end up in one of two places. You either end up in a cemetery or you end up in jail. And I kind of have an aversion to both of them. But no, I go down there just to drink tequila, drink beer, and have a good time. But yeah, I never saw anything like that down there. But then again, the state where I go to is called Aguas Calientes. It's the smallest state. It's sort of centered in the middle of two other states. One's Zacatecas and the other one's Jalisco. Zacatecas is a very dangerous state that you don't even want to go into. That's to the north of Aguas Calientes. Then you have Jalisco, which I've been to Jalisco many, many times. I've been to Tequila. I was where, Cuervo. I was to the Cuervo plant. It's great to be back, Diana, and yes, it was the best trip I've ever had. Shady has to take you there. Break his balls and tell him I want to go to Puerto Vallarta, Andy. Make him take you. Because I'm going to tell Kendra, too, to bust Greenie's balls to take her to Puerto Vallarta. It was magnificent. I'll show you the pictures when you guys come over again. You won't believe it. Most beautiful place I've ever seen. Really. But no, where I was getting at with Aguas Calientes is it's like a protected state because it's a very international place. There's all kind of manufacturing plants there, like Nissan, Toyota, Ford, BMW, Mercedes has a plant there. There's Chinese plants there as well. There's a place called a JAC, which is a Ford and China collaboration. Mack Trucks are there. Caterpillar's there. Texas Instruments is there. So it's a very international city. It's a very international state. The city's not big. It's only like 1 million people. 1.2 million people there. Oh, man, here he is. Shady's falling for me.
Change my mind.
Oh, God, Shady, change your mind. You got a lovely wife. Easy. But, so they protect that state because there's too much business there, and it's an international city. There's a lot of Japanese folks there, a lot of Germans. Yeah, Shady. Yeah. But a lot of Americans there. Most of the people there, they speak some type of English.
Me?
Oh, nah, no bully there, Shady. No bully, brother. grateful to you and your lovely wife. But that was a story in Mexico, and it's a beautiful place. And y'all need to go to Puerto Vallarta, and really y'all need to go to Tequila, Mexico as well. They know how to party in Tequila, Mexico. I'll tell you that right now. Go see how they make tequila. It's really fascinating. It really is. It takes 9 of those agave pumpkins, 9 of them, to make 1 bottle of tequila. There is Shady with the heart. Yeah, baby, heart to you too, Shady. But we ain't going that way. Not that there's anything wrong with it, but I don't go that way. There's nothing wrong with it though. Want to talk a little bit as far as the gaming news while I was away. There's been a lot of gaming news, a lot of stuff with organizations. I guess FaZe pretty much disbanded all but everybody in their organization, but about a dozen people. I guess Zuma survived, and Nick Merckx and Swag survived somehow, and I don't know who all survived that, but anyway, that was a big talk when I first got there. I didn't get to read a whole heck of a lot on it. Shady on YouTube, Shady on Kick. Man, this is wild. This is wild. But listen, when you're not careful in business, when you're not careful and you get loosey-goosey and undisciplined, it's very, very easy to lose everything, especially in business. The word for anybody that wants to open a business up or go into business, there's one word. You got to be disciplined. You physically got to be disciplined. You got to be fiscally disciplined. You got to be careful, because you might have a big quarter, or in the case of FaZe, they had a lot of VC money injected into them, and then the suits come in there, and they kind of took them down the wrong path. But from what I understand, FaZe is going to back out of gaming and go into IRL content. I guess that's real life content. Internet real life, I guess that stands for. I had to look that up when I was down in Mexico, because I didn't know what the hell they were talking about. But they're going to be doing IRL content. They're going to be, I guess, bringing some IRL celebrities in and to FaZe, and that's going to be their focus. So I don't know. I guess they're going to have FaZe houses again, but it's going to be with people acting stupid. I don't understand how that could be something people would like to watch. I don't know why anybody would want to invite the world into your home, but to each his own. But that's what's going on with FaZe. I know that they cut off the Nuke Squad with Swag, so those clowns are out of the picture with FaZe. I'm sure they're still going to stream, and Swag is going to try and help them along. But I'm going to tell everybody something. I just have a thing in my notes here regarding cheating and this Nuke Squad and all these Warzone cheaters. And it's gotten to the point now where these people have been protected from the inside for so long that they've gotten sloppy. And it's going to come back to get them. And I think it's only a matter of time, and I think their time is short. Me and Shady discussed this. I believe it was Friday, Shady. You and me were talking about this subject, about the hammer coming down. But Discord's cracking down on these cheap providers. They're going and using, you can, I guess, shows you how ignorant I am, as old as I am. But how ignorant I am of all of this. and it's really mind blowing to me how dirty and underhanded it really is. And but you go through. I don't want to. You all know you all. I guess they go through Discord to get these cheats, and that's how they're getting these hacks. And then when you go through Discord, I guess there's no way to remove your name from these cheat servers. So how they're tracking these people is they're going into Discord, and they're going in and they're tracking these people through the cheat providers on Discord. But from what I understand, Microsoft is going to be doing a full court press, and it's really going to be going after not only the cheaters, but the cheat providers. And I have a funny feeling, and you're asking me, well, why do you believe such a thing? And I said this from day one on this stream, and I'll continue to parrot this unless Microsoft proves me wrong, and then I'm going to call them absolute idiots and fools. But they spent $70 billion on all of this. That's a lot of money, ladies and gentlemen. $70 billion. And I can't imagine they're going to spend $70 billion primarily on a franchise, all right, primarily on the Call of Duty franchise, and then allow what's going on this game to continue and let it go to shit. I don't think you're going to see these Warzone streamers being invited out to COD Next. I don't see that happening, because there's a new sheriff in town, as I said. And Xbox is going to be running the new reveal. I'm jumping ahead in my notes, but that's going to be on, cover that in a moment. That starts on June the 9th. They're going to have the new COD reveal. And for the first time in over a decade, I think it's been 10 years, maybe longer than that, Shady. But the first time in a decade, Xbox is hosting it because of the Sony deal and all the money that Sony paid in for their exclusivity. Anyway, I want to shout out my nephew Kevin gave me this fine cigar. I want to shout out Cigars International. This cigar here is one of the best cigars in the world. It's a Liga Privada Anniversario. It's a really terrific cigar. Trying to remember who makes this now. Tough when I don't have my glasses. Drew Estate. Didn't even need my glasses. This is made by Drew Estate. It's a fantastic cigar. I figured on my opener back after a big hiatus, I wanted to celebrate with a real good cigar and thank everybody for joining in and being a part of all of this. But yeah, so June the 9th, the new COD reveal is coming. I'll get into that a little bit more detail in a moment. But it's going to be the first time that Xbox is going to be hosting this in at least 10 years. So I believe, I'm going to get off of this subject and move along to the COD League. Microsoft is really going to go after this cheating problem, and I think they're really gonna put a big. I'm not saying they're going to get rid of all of them, but do not be shocked if you see a lot of these big time clowns that are cheating all of a sudden permaban, and I mean permaban with no way to get back in, whether it be a network ban or however they're going to do it, but. I think you're going to see big changes. I think it's too late into this game for them to bother trying. I will say, and Green, you guys pop in here if you think I'm all wet here, but I could see them running like a demo period of this right towards the end of the life cycle of this game, just to field test it, just to run like a demo, like a beta of it, before the new game comes out. And you'll see these people, you'll see these people knocked off, and it'll be, the party will be over. That's my hope. That's my hope. As far as the weekend matches in the Call of Duty League, it was pretty an uneventful weekend with everything. What I'm mainly going over this for is a segue into my next topic. Marky, if you're still here, pay attention and hang around a minute, my good man. The Subliners on Friday 3-0'd the Heretics, no surprise there. Optic, in a controversial situation, beat Boston 3-2. They haven't really been looking good. FaZe 3-0 Vegas Legion, the Subliners 3-0 Vegas Legion. FaZe beat Carolina, my man Clay, 3-1, but that was a closer series than it appears. Optic 3-1 the Gorillas on Saturday, which was a closer, oh, I know, poop, 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 shady, fart, fart, fart. But the Optic beat the Gorillas 3-1 in a closer matchup than what it appeared. The Heretics, in what I feel was an upset, beat the Surge 3-2. Ultra 3-0 the Rocker, which was a closer 3-0 than people thought. Very easily the Rocker could have won all three of those games. And the Thieves, the last game of the weekend, beat the Breach 3-1. And I'm going to segue into the Call of Duty League Championship, which is going to be July 11th to the 14th. And why that's significant is yours truly, Marky, I hope you're still tuned in. Yours truly scored 3 VIP tickets. There are no more VIP tickets there. Yours truly will be in row C, right front and center in row C, reserve seats. I'm going to be, no, I'm in row B. I'll be in B13. And I've got 2 tickets in row J, pretty much right next to each other. So reserve seats was about 9 rows back, which when I went to Major 4 over in Brooklyn at the King's Theater, I believe we sat in row L or whatever, and those were probably the best seats in the house, only because your neck's going to get sore because the screen's going to be right on top of you. But anybody who wants to go to Allen, Texas, as long as you can get yourself there, I won't even ask for anything for the ticket. I just need somebody to go along with me. If I can't find anybody to go along with me, then I'm just going to scalp the tickets down there. But yours truly is definitely going to the COD League Champs. I will be taking whatever camera Shady tells me, a GoPro or whatever, and I will be downloading content on that GoPro the whole time and figuring out a way to get it back to Shady. Of course, that's the next thing me and him will have to work on, but I will be there. Anybody that would like to join, I would like to throw it all out to the folks that support this channel first. But anybody that would like to, to come along, all you really got to do is buy an airline ticket and have some food money. I got a room down there, and we plenty of room, so. No, and the room I got's like 3/10 of a mile from the event arena, so we're gonna walk everywhere. It's gonna be beautiful. All we're gonna need to do is take an Uber from the airport to it's about a half an hour ride from the airport to the hotel, and then we're all right there. So I just wanted to mention that. Oh yeah, cuddle session. I knew that was coming, Shady. You know that ain't happening for me, and there's going to be 2 beds there, and yours truly's in one, and you 2 guys...
Because tonight will be the night that I will fall for you.
And you 2 guys are going to share a bed, whoever goes.
Change my mind.
You're out of your mind. But anyway, that's the story, and... for the Call of Duty League and the COD Champs. Like I said, it's going to be in Allen, Texas. I'm going to go down Wednesday night, so I'll have a hotel for Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday night. We're going to fly back on Monday. So I want everybody to understand. There'll be a lot of content. Oh, no. Oh, no, Greenie. No. You guys got this all wrong. We ain't swinging the ball back that way, fellas. Big's going to be in his own bed. You other two guys are going to be splitting the other one. That's how this is going down. But seriously, anybody who wants to go, hit me up. Let me know. Hit me up on my Discord. And Greenie, I got your message, and I'll take care of that tomorrow. I got your message. You know what I'm talking about. But yeah, that's going to be a great event. I'm going down because I don't know if you guys can see. Maybe I'll go back right. You might be able to see them by the computer there. Not really, they're cut off, but I got 1, 2, 3. I got 3 optic controllers and 1 skunk controller. So obviously I'm going to go down and have the boys sign everything, sign one of my optic jerseys, you know, the whole 9 yards. So I'm excited for that. But yeah, I'm really that's my franchise, but I'm going to have to start. Here is Kendra. How you doing, Fart Jar Girl? Good to see you. Thank you for stopping in on a Sunday night, giving me some of your time. Good to see you, babe. Good to see you. By the way, now that you're here, you got to work on Greenie on 2 things. You got to work on Greenie on 2 things. Oh, thank you, love. Thank you. It was a great trip. Best trip I've ever taken. And here's my segue into my trip. You got to tell Greenie to take you there. Sunscape, Puerto Vallarta. Sunscape, Puerto Vallarta. You kids all know how to go on Google and look all this stuff up. Sunscape, all one word. Puerto Vallarta. Go check it out. That's where I spent 6 days. Oh, he's going to take you. I'm going to break his chops because he's coming to Massachusetts too. I'm not letting this rest. Greenie, you're not getting a pass on this. You need to take your sweetheart down to Puerto Vallarta. Forget Florida. This place makes Florida look like a cesspool. I'm not kidding you. You go down there, you're not going to believe it. Beach is beautiful. Everything's beautiful. But yeah, Greenie, you got to come to Massachusetts, buddy. Like I said, I got plenty of room here. I'll have you and Kendra here as special guests in the crypt for the stream and everything. Kendra and Greenie live from the crypt. Absolutely. So you guys got to come by. But yeah, anybody wants to go down to Allen, Texas? That's where this champs is going to be. Hit me up in the Discord. But the last one I went to was fantastic. Oh, Kendra, you can't believe how fun that place was. Everything was all included. It was inclusive. All your food, the food was terrific. All the food was just terrific, and they had the desserts were out of this world. Man, my blood sugar's probably through the roof, but I got another week or two till I go to the doctor to get that down so I can get off these pills. But anyway, the desserts were fantastic. The food was fantastic. The people were fantastic. The weather is unbeatable. There's no better. I was there and I never laid a drop of sweat. It was 85 degrees. Sun, the brightest sun I've ever seen, bluest sky, and I never an ounce of sweat on me. Most remarkable thing I've ever seen. Really. But yeah, fantastic place. You guys gotta go. You gotta take her, Greenie, for your own good. You're gonna enjoy it too. It ain't like you're placating her. I'm telling you what, you're gonna have the time of your life. You're gonna have the time. All the drinks are included, and I mean anything. Anything you want to drink, you can get. Anything. It's fantastic. All you can eat, all you can drink, everything. Best time. But I want to get back to this event for champs. like I said, any of you guys, I got 2 VIP tickets, which they're sold out. You're in row J, which is tremendous, right in the middle, not on the left, not on the right. Row J, front row, VIP seats. Anybody that wants to go, hit me up in the Discord. Torch Gaming in the Discord. Shady, I don't even know how to put the Torch. I guess it's an exclamation point. Torch Gaming. And hit me up in the Discord, anybody that wants to come along. Marky, if you're in the house, I'm going to come see you over at the AT&T. If you want to jump on and come along down, you're welcome to come down. But anyway, there it is. Thank you there, Shady. Torch Gaming. So that's a Call of Duty League. That's the Champs event from July the 11th to the 14th. And as I mentioned, I'm going to be taking a camera there, GoPro or something, whatever. Be honest with you, it's going to be whatever Shady tells me to buy. And I'm going to be downloading all kinds of content and trying to get it back to Shady at night, which will be interesting. But anyway, that's what's going to be going on for that. There's some event leaks going on. I wanted to cover. Shady's going to be very excited about these event leaks because there's going to be a Gundam crossover, and I don't know what in the hell Gundam is, but they're going to do a crossover for him, whoever Gundam is. So I don't know who they are. Have no clue. They're going to do a Fallout crossover, Shady. Yes, you heard me right. They're going to be doing a Fallout crossover, and I'll get into that more in my next tab. I never heard of them. So you say Gundam is old, and I'm old, and I never heard of them. So I don't know who the hell they are. But they're supposedly doing a Gundam crossover. They're doing a Fallout crossover. Okay, Japanese military science. All right. But I have no idea. I do know what Fallout is. I know Shady's excited about Fallout. That's one of his favorites. So Shady, a Fallout event is coming to COD, and the last one is The Crow. Oh, look at Kendra Crosby. Kendra, welcome, dear, on YouTube. Thanks for joining in. I appreciate you. Welcome to the channel. Thank you for popping by. Kendra Crosby from YouTube, ladies and gentlemen, popping in and saying hello. But yeah, I don't know what the Crow crossover is either. I have no idea. Shady, maybe you could tell me who the Crow is, because I went down and I read the whole article on this, and I have no idea. This I got from Windows Central, by the way, and oh, Kendra, thank you for the subscription, honey. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. There's Kendra. She just became a member of the infamous Torch Mob. All right, Kendra, thank you so much. I appreciate you. Thank you for your support. I'm just going over what's going on in the Call of Duty world, and then I'll get into some gameplay. I'm trying to do this on the fly because I left my glasses downstairs at the fireplace. Anyway, so those are 3 crossover events that they said: Gundam, Fallout, and The Crow. I know what Fallout is. Shady tells me Gundam is a Japanese military science fiction media franchise, so they must do science fiction military stuff. And I don't know who The Crow is or what The Crow is. And I read the article. I guess it was a movie in 1994. Brandon. And I guess to celebrate the 30th anniversary of this re-release, because I guess they're re-releasing this movie, so it must have been very popular. He died, from what I understand, he died just like the old man did, very young. Okay, makes sense. I guess they're going to promote. Some guy named Bill Skarsgård is starring in it, and it's going to be released later this summer. So I'm assuming we're going to see this in season 4 at some point in time. I have no idea. I know the Fallout event, and please bear with me. I might have to break away here for a moment and run down and get my glass if I struggle too much to read this with my old eyes. But here are the 3 files that they took regarding the crossovers. But I know they're going to have a Fallout crossover. It says and this is from detonated.com, by the way. I want to shout out detonated.com, which is a real good website to find out news on Call of Duty. It's going to be catering to Fallout with its own rewards. Possible we could get a game mode based around it, similar to the Warhammer 40K event. There's also guaranteed to be bundles. You know, with all these events, there's always going to be bundles, ladies and gentlemen. That's just part of the deal. And, of course, you have the TV show going on right now, which I haven't watched it, but from what I understand is just killing it. Pun intended. This is the Crypt killing it. But a season 2 renewal. Here's what could possibly get related, not only to the TV show, but the bundle, a Maximus bundle with a T-60 power armor jug suit, the Ghoul Cooper bundle, a Vault Dweller bundle, Brotherhood of Steel bundle with a T-60 power armor jug suit, a Raider bundle. These are not confirmed to be actual bundles, but these have a very good chance to come true. The Fallout universe is very expansive, so there's tons of possibilities, which is true. Season 4, I'm going to go on to the next tab on the Season 4. Season 4 is rumored to start on May 29, 2024. We'll see how that goes. But that's the date that they have. They say it's already in the game files, so it's probably highly possible that's what's coming. It's they're saying that we're probably going to get this Fallout bundle prior to Season 4. They say Season 4 is supposed to start on the 29th, 9 a.m. Pacific, noon Eastern. They'll feature a Fallout, a crossover with Fallout, the return of the Car 98, the Spaz 12, with new crossovers like Fallout also coming. Additionally, Season 4 for Warzone, MW3 will release a ton of content, new operators, maps, weapons, and more. Like I said about the release date, nobody really knows. This is all with a grain of salt. We're talking about a new battle pass, a Fallout crossover, a Crow crossover, a Gundam crossover, a Woods operator, a Thorn operator, a Time operator, Sage, Void, Prestige Women, other new weapon, Prestige camo, new aftermarket parts. You're going to get the Car, the Spaz, and the best gun of them all, my favorite, the STG-44. We're going to get some new maps, a DNA bomb kill streak, which ought to be interesting. That's going to be cool. And a Reaper drone kill streak and an IMS kill streak. Zombies, they really don't know. Warzone, some type of a Black Ops 6 event reveal they're talking about. We're going to get into that one right now. Black Ops 6, that's going to be the new game, not Black Ops 5. And they're going to be revealed, as I mentioned prior. That's coming out on June the 9th. You all can see 10 a.m. Pacific, which is 1 p.m. for those of us here on the East Coast. I'm going to do my level best. If I don't have a funeral that day or I'm not really busy at the morgue at my real job, I'm going to live stream that on Twitch. Actually, I can live stream it on all of the platforms, which I'm going to do. But I'm gonna try and live stream that. It's on Sunday, and I'm gonna try for sure to live stream that and get everything out of the way so that whatever else I need to cover beside on Sunday evening when I go live for my regular stream. But I'm gonna be streaming that live. That's a Sunday, by the way, June the 9th. So I don't know what's really involved. There's all kind of rumors, and frankly, I don't really deal with rumors and all that. They confirmed it's Black Ops 6. I don't know what's coming. They say, you know, as far as pre-order bonuses and all that.
We'll get them next time.
Oh, the mission did fail, Shady, because they're talking about a steel blueprint and all that. This is all speculation. So we'll see what pre-order bonuses there are and what really the story is on the 9th. Yours truly will bring it to you live, and it should be a good event. And as I mentioned earlier in the stream, it's been 10 years since Xbox has been the showcase for a Call of Duty event, which is really hard to believe, to be honest with you. All right, we're going to roll into, I'm going to boot up the game real fast and, show you guys the current event that's just about over. I believe the current event was a 2-week event because it started when I was in the Holy Land. And here's the event. There's 2 days left. There's going to be a Call of Duty Endowment You Assist Veteran event coming in 2 days. I covered this before I left for Xanadu. This caught me off guard here, but I'm going to opine on the Call of Duty Endowment. But here's the Vortex event, and it's an XP event. I believe you needed, 548,000 XP or something to complete this. But here's what they gave you, and it's almost over. But really, if you pop a couple of double XP tokens in a couple 3 hours, maybe 4 hours tops, especially on a small map mosh pit. You get a loadout weapon sticker, give you a 30-minute double weapon XP token, my God. You get a point-and-click large decal. You get a 45-minute double battle pass XP token. You get a pop-up, pop-off emblem. You can see. Going viral large decal. Shady, I wanna shout you out on this. You were right again. And I know you're tired of me telling you you're right, but he was right. We got into a little bit of a set maybe earlier today, because I really like the full Sony cam scene, and he told me no, he's not putting the Sony cam scene in. He doesn't want me to go into my old habits, because I used to put the Sony cam on most of the stream and nobody could see the screen. He said the people want to see the screen, they don't want to see your ugly mug, and he's 100% right. and I just want to tell him so on the air and in person and say, yep, he was right. But this is a going viral large decal. Next is the got hacked card, which I don't know if it's animated or not. You get a battle pass tier skip. You get a block fly. It's kind of cool, actually. It's like a 8-bit fly. It's kind of cool. It's a charm. You get a sneaking in weapon sticker with a Trojan horse. You get an error code calling card. I wonder if any of these calling cards are animated. And of course, at the very end, you get the binary. Morality camo, which I'll show you guys. Because I have it on my gun here. And there is your camo on the new bow, which was a new gun for Season 3 Reloaded. Forgive me, I didn't see any other weapons for this season. If there was, it went by me, and my apologies, because, like I said, I didn't see anything new. But that's the new bow. That's the camo with this event that you earn. It's animated, and you know what? For playing a couple hours of Call of Duty, 3-4 hours of Call of Duty, you know, it's nice to see them doing these events, because I'm not gonna lie to you, I was one of the main guys that pissed and bitched and moaned for 4 years because they didn't do any events. And I'm certainly not gonna criticize them now that they're doing events. And because it's long overdue, and it's nice to see them give earnable content. In my personal opinion, the greatest game, the greatest Call of Duty game for content and for rewarding people for playing was World War II. And it's hard to believe that game was seven years ago already. But they were fantastic with events and content. And man, I wish that would come back. I remember the headquarters. You were actually at the physical headquarters, and it was just well done. But anyway, I'm gonna speak on this here, the Call of Duty Endowment You Assist Veterans UAV event coming soon. Starts in 2 days. I have no idea. Greeny, you're correct. I've heard the same thing. Yes. I heard the same thing, Greeny. Yes. I'm gonna opine, and y'all are gonna have to forgive me. But I never served. I was an vet. I went to college, I played baseball, and then I went to work. I never served, but most of my family has. My father did. I had great uncles that were killed in World War II. I had many. In fact, I had 8 great uncles that served in World War II. 3 of them got killed, and 4 of them got wounded. And the funny thing is, the one that didn't get wounded was the one that my great-grandmother worried about the most. So there you go. My Uncle Hirsch. Anyway, I've had family that fought in every war in this country, with the exception of the Revolutionary War. And I am a big supporter of our veterans. We don't do enough for our veterans. And to me, that's a national disgrace. And shame on these politicians, shame on everybody. We send these people over and they come back and we don't take care of them. And that's a disgrace. And that's a national disgrace. Anyway, here is an opportunity for each and every one of us to do a small, very small thing for our men and women in uniform. And I don't know what this event is. The most important thing for me to purchase every Call of Duty, they do a Call of Duty endowment pack of some sort. They usually release a couple, 3 during the year. And I can assure you, that's the very first thing I purchase. And usually, most years, that's the very first thing that I rock on my guns is that camo that comes with it and that the calling cards and everything. This is very, very important to me personally. I feel very, very strongly about our veterans. Unlike certain politicians that call them losers and suckers, I call them heroes. And we can't do enough for our people in uniform. And this is just a small, small thing. And I don't know what they're going to ask us to do. I am hoping, pardon me, I got a little post-nasal drip with all the pollen in the air up here in the Northeast. But who did what? Oh boy, here we go with Shady. Who did that? I have no idea, Shady, but I don't know what this event's going to be. What I'm hoping for is this multi-billion-dollar company, all right, does the right thing and says to everybody, play. Who did that? Who called them losers and suckers? Do you really want me to say who it was? For real? Because he's sort of like a cult-like figure in this country, and I don't like to get into politics here. I'm apolitical. I don't like politicians. But Donald Trump called every veteran a loser. Donald Trump called them losers and suckers. And if you listen to his, I don't know if she was his chief of staff or whatever she was, but Hope Hicks in the trial, in the New York City trial where he's on trial for here in New York, testified to that on Friday. So it's on, she testified under oath that he called the veterans losers and suckers. But he said it publicly many times. It's not hard to find. Just Google it. That's how he feels about veterans. He calls the veterans losers and suckers. So, anyway, that's all I'm going to mention on that subject. My personal opinion is, as I was mentioning, I'm hoping that this corporation is going to do something good. And say, hey, listen, you guys get 10 million kills, we're going to donate $1 for every kill, or a dime for every kill, whatever. However many kills you guys get, we're going to donate 10 cents to the Call of Duty Endowment Fund. Let me tell you, I'll be on this game playing round the clock, skill-based matchmaking, engagement, optimized matchmaking, whatever. I'll be on here playing. Because this is something that's near and dear to my heart. And I'm sorry for rambling on about this, but this is important to me. Really, really, really important to me. And I believe Shady's a veteran. In fact, I know he's a veteran. And we just can't do enough for the veterans in this country, and that's all there is to it. And that's all I'm going to say about this Call of Duty Endowment event coming in a couple days. So I'm going to assume that 2 days means maybe Wednesday. They usually break these events off on Wednesdays. I don't know, it could be 2, but believe me, when this event starts, my next stream, I am going to be front and center on this event. This will be the first event, the first thing I cover on either Tuesday's stream or Thursday's stream. And I hope everybody participates. If you can afford to, please buy the endowment pack. I think they charge $10 for them. I know to some people that's a lot of money, and you know, do what you can. At the very least, if it's a play and they give you money for kills to the veterans, you know, play the game and support the veterans that way. And that's my rant on this Call of Duty Endowment event. And you assist veterans. So I have a funny feeling it's going to be however many number of kills we get, or be some kind of a benchmark, they're going to make a donation to the endowment fund, to the Veterans Endowment Fund. At least that's my hope. And if that's the case, you're going to see this guy playing a lot of Call of Duty. I just might, yeah, I know, Shady. Let it rip, brother, let it rip. But, and I hope everybody else does too. As a matter of fact, if this is what I think it is, I might stream pretty much every night just to try and get as many kills as I can to support the veterans. But those are the events. That's the next event coming, which I covered before I left. I hadn't seen anything on this. But anyway, there we go. As far as the battle pass is concerned, oh man, Shady. Shady, you need to hit the toilet, brother. You're in trouble. Anyway, here's the area in the battle pass where the new bow is, and I don't remember what we had to do, what I had to do to get these, but it was simple. Oh, that was you, Kendra. My bad, dear. I don't see you on the screen anywhere. Who does that, Shady? Just letting you know, I'm hearing the farts and stuff, but I can't see who's doing it. It doesn't appear. She's letting her rip. That's because, Greedy, she wants you to take her to Puerto Vallarta, and after the trip to Puerto Vallarta, she wants you to take your, she wants you to take, to get your shit and go to Massachusetts and live with her. Shady, you're killing me. Here, I thought it was you the whole time, and it's Kendra, the fart jar girl. She filled up a lot of jars with that one. You betcha, Kendra. You betcha. Greeny, you gotta do the right thing here. I'm not letting this go. Anyway, this is the sector for the battle pass. Me, the dumbass that I am. It's sector 23. For those of you wondering. Oh, come on, Greedy. Come on, Greeny. Come on, Greeny. Don't start that with me. That's your sweetheart. I told you it's gonna cost you about $1,500 plus airfare. That's it. Well, you won't pay for anything when you're down there other than tips. And if you want something from the gift shop. And the stuff down there ain't really expensive. Food and that's what I mean. The way she sells these fart jars, keep farting that, it's covered. Fart jar sales must be really up, Kendra, but you filled up a batch of them there. But this is a sector, I forgot what, see, I'm getting onset at sector 23. And this is where you get the new bow. And I tell you right now, I got this while I was in Mexico, and it took me about a half an hour maybe to do all of the challenges. You get an akimbo assault, I don't even know, a finishing move. Then you get a calling card called Pierced Glaze. That is animated. You get a Pierced Gaze emblem. There's your Pierced Gaze calling card, and then you get the Pierced Gaze emblem, which appears to be two different people. But anyway, you get a 1 hour. Brace yourselves, everybody. They gave you an hour double XP token. And then after that, you get the bow. The bow 27. Oh, here it is. You needed to get 15. You need to get a 15 operator to earn this. You need to get 15 operator kills while aiming down sight. This one here, you needed to get, 10 operator kills while in attack stance with an assault rifle. I can read these barely. 10 operator kills. 10 operator hip fire kills with an assault rifle. This one here, to get this one done, you needed 10 operator kills while moving with assault rifles. And then this one here, you needed 5 operator kills. What the devil? You have 5 operator headshot kills. So you need five assault rifle headshot, operator headshot kills for this one. And that's what you had to do to get all 5, which I'm telling you, it didn't even take me half an hour. And that's how you get the new BAL 27. And mercifully, ladies and gentlemen, that's all the Call of Duty news for today. I know you're tired of listening to me yap and talk. I just want to quick fire off one last show off of the multicam setup that Shady gave. And here's the multicam. That gives you a kind of an overview of the crypt. And my favorite shot to show off everything is the back right camera, if you want to be honest with you. And this shows off the new gaming PC that Shady made. And I got to tell you what, this photo doesn't do this. This is the most beautiful computer that I've ever had and I've ever seen. It's gorgeous. But anyway, I'm going to go back to the main scene here, and then I'm going to take a minute. I'm not going to bullshit you. I got to run downstairs and get my glasses so I don't get killed 1,000 times in this game rather than 500. I got to run down and get my glasses off the mantle of my fireplace downstairs. How long is this going to take? 2 minutes. But I'm going to take a minute here. I'll be right back. I want to thank everybody for coming by and spending some of your time with me tonight on a Sunday night. And I really appreciate it. The only other thing I wanted to mention is this: what happened, Shady. Boy, Shady's really gonna love me for this one, folks. Shady's gonna be really pleased. I didn't forget the merch, and I've been asked about the merch, not only from you all, but from my OG Torch Gaming guys. And I want to collaborate with Shady, and we discussed this when I first started the stream, so this is old news in a way. But I want to do a Torch Gaming, Torch Mob shirt with like a zombie on it or whatever, with a torch and maybe a hatchet or something in the other hand. We'll come up with something. But I am going to be doing a merch drop here in the very near future.
2 hours later.
Yes, sheesh. Nah, Shady, only been an hour and 20 minutes tonight. And I have talked longer. But anyway, that's what's going on. And so the merch is coming. I'm going to have an announcement on that in one of the streams this week.
5 minutes later.
See, yes. 5 minutes later. See, I'm going see because I'm still in my Mexican mode, talking Spanish to people in my broken Spanish. But anyway, I shall be right back. Give me a few moments. I gotta go down and I gotta go down and get my glasses so I don't get killed over and over again. But I'll be right back, you guys. Thanks for hanging in there. Oh, Sam with the red finger number 1, the big red 1, huh? U.S. Army, big red 1. Patton's unit. My Uncle Walter was in that unit, the big red 1. Anyway, thank you guys for hanging in there with me. I am back. Anybody wants to jump in and play? Greenie or any of you guys want to jump in and get a little gameplay in? You're welcome for it. You're welcome to it. You want to jump in and join me? I want to just show one other thing before we get into the gameplay. Here are the new maps, the new modes. Oh, that's you, Greenie. Oh, Lord have mercy. Greenie, trying to confuse me on YouTube. Lord have mercy.
Diggity dog.
Yeah, hot
This place
diggity
is
dog.
magnificent.
Yes, it is. The crypt is magnificent, ladies and gentlemen. We got Grime 24/7. All these are always the same. Hardcore, quick play, 10v10 mosh pit. Oh, somebody's farting. That might be Kendra again, laying them out, trying to get them fart jar sales up to take Greenie to Puerto Vallarta. Escort. This is the new game mode, which is fun. At least it was fun back, I believe, in Vanguard. We're gonna escort one of those vehicles all the way through checkpoints, and then you defend. So you get one time attack, one time defend. Grime is the new map. This is like London Docks from World War II, very similar. Minefield is another new game mode. What happens is, when you kill somebody or your teammates kill somebody, the dead person, the person they killed, it becomes a landmine. And that landmine can kill the opposing team, can kill the opponents if they hit them. And from what I understand is they're stronger than a regular mine. So anyway, that's Minefield, which is a new game mode, along with Escort, which is sort of a comeback from Vanguard. We had a Season 3 mosh pit. Here's the info on that. 6-star, emergency, grow house, checkpoint, tanked, and grime. Those are all the new maps from Season 3. Of course, the small map mosh pit. You have the war mode, which they really destroyed that last map. I don't know that we're going to get another war mode map. They really killed it with that vertical map. Cutthroat, gunfight, ground war, invasion, which I don't understand why any of them modes are even in the game. But anyway, I was told, and I'm going to do a little experiment here. I was told, it was on a video by Nero Cinema, that the skill-based matchmaking and the Berserker, baby, welcome. Thank you, brother. Thank you, Berserker. Good to see you, man. Good to see you. Okay. I'm getting interrupted here by Shady. Get this for my trip. The DJI Osmo Mobile Intelligent Gimbal. Oh, is that to be able to tape on your phone? Okay. So you guys think I can do this tape? Bert, good to see you, brother. Welcome. Good to see you, man. I hope all is well and your school's going good. So Shady, you think I can do this on my phone then, huh? You guys think I can do this on my phone? All right, we'll give it a shot. If you don't think I need to get a camera, I'll just go off of my phone then. Beautiful. All right. Anyway, let me just show you one other thing. So this is the new weapon here. This is that, the bow. put it in a gunsmith. This is what I'm rolling with it. I don't know really what to run with it, but I'm going to roll with what I have here on it. I don't even really know how good the gun is. I barely ranked it all the way up. But anyway, we're gonna hop in. I think we'll play a little bit of a minefield. As I've been mentioning, Nero indicated, and it may be changed by now, that he really doesn't think that there's skill-based matchmaking or engagement optimized matchmaking in this game mode. So we're going to see how sweaty my lobbies are. As you all know, the kind of lobbies they throw me in. So this will be interesting. Oh yeah, I've neglected one last thing. Challenges, weeklies. I always hit them up. Week 4 was the Jack Revenger kit for the BP50, which turned it into a sub, and when this first was done, this was way OP, and from what I understand is they just gave it a big nerf. But as I can't mention enough, to pick up all these aftermarket parts, it's very, very important to do so, because all of these amps are just OP. This Jack Warden's, that's this week's challenge. This gives you, it's a throwback to, for you OG guys, this gives you models. This turns the Lockwood into models. The old models from MW2. Oh, great. So you were in the mine, and the lobbies were good, Burke. So here well, I'm gonna play a little bit of this minefield and see how bad it is. Gonna try and get my bow through, and that'll be my last gun. I can start going for the higher camos. We'll see. Appreciate everybody tuning in. All right, Greenie, hang on. I'll back out. I'll wait for you. Berkey, you want to jump in and get a little playtime in? Jump in. Anybody wants to play, you're welcome to jump in and get a little playtime in. We're going to play this minefield and see if it's as nice as they say it is. But Nero showed his stats, and he was like a 4 KD in this mode. Which, to me, is hard to believe. There he is. Here's Greenie. Burke, you want to jump in? So I'm assuming you guys think I can use my cell phone to tape. Okay, if you want to jump in and join in, I'm on till 11 o'clock Eastern, so I know you're on the left coast, so it's 8 o'clock your time. If you want to jump in, let me know. But I guess these guys think I can do this. I don't need a camera. I can do this off of my cell phone. So we'll see. I'll give it a shot when I'm down there. Here we are, ladies and gentlemen, minefield. I hate admitting I'm wrong, but Shady was right. This scene's really, really good. I like it. I like it a lot. See how quick we get into a game here and what this is. Not much, Greenie. It's good to see you. Good. Thanks for popping in and hanging out. I appreciate you, man.
Yeah. Of course.
Six star. I'm assuming in this mode it's only team deathmatch and kill confirmed. I don't know. We're about to find out. This is just team deathmatch.
So people drop mines?
Yes. Yep, they drop mine.
Engage and destroy the enemy. All of them.
I'm with you. Got you covered. Enemy close.
We have taken the lead.
Guy coming in from the back door.
Got one.
Enemy incoming.
Checking the back door. I got him. Oh, guy come up with Molotov behind you, Greenie. Watch yourself.
Oh. Damn, those one hit me, bro. Long range.
Yeah, they're OP.
Got your back.
You know if you're
We
gonna
lost the lead.
Got him.
Hostile Mosquito is online.
Making effective fire.
We secure the lead.
My baby.
Trying to ride shield me.
With you. One down.
Friendly UAV online.
Chasing back.
Good UAV.
Ammo here. Enemy incoming.
Oh.
What the hell was that that killed me?
Friendly ammo box here.
Oh,
Proximity.
oh man, I got thrown up. Hey, now they don't no gun skill. They just throw fire at you. Wow. These kids with these fucking
I'm
models
back. I'm back
Yeah.
in that area we were.
trying to get there. Motherfucker, man, this fucking kid with these models. You talk about old fucking P.
Enemy spotted.
There's one behind us.
Hostile UAV in the area.
That's all these kids do. They throw.
I'm with you.
I got one fucking kill and about 6 deaths. Wow, I'm really playing good.
Hostiles deploy the Mosquito.
Hey, I got it.
Friendly UAV on station. Hostile cluster mine detected.
Target
Friendly
marked.
precision.
That same fucking
Airstrike coming in.
try hard with his
Taking the
fucking...
lead.
Got him.
Look at this kid, you're still sparkling the whole game.
The enemy holds the lead. Clock tick. Friendly airstrike in the AO.
He must be down on the stair glitch down there.
Friendly Mosquito deployed.
Yeah,
Hostile
sniping.
Mosquito is online.
Behind you, behind. Oh, he's behind us. He's down the stairway.
Oh my god, there's 2 of them. Alright.
UAV active.
Always the butt buddy. Right behind you, Greenie.
Enemy spotted.
Another one.
2 of them. 2 of them. My god, man, these fucking models are
Hostile
ridiculous.
SAE near your position. They're getting hit hard.
Oh my god. That is broken.
Yeah, these models, look how these kids operate. Whatever the meta is, they're gonna play it. And that's all, that's it.
Okay.
Yeah, what are those shitty shotguns you're using?
Yeah,
What are those shitty little shotguns you're using?
Those are the little models.
If you want to use riots,
I mean, it's
Yeah.
ridiculous.
if you want to use marshals, play Cold War.
Any of some meta these sweats are gonna use.